Our youngest, Autumn, she stumbled backwards and she fell into our campfire. She got really bad burns on her arm. She was airlifted to Chapel Hill. They did an autograft where they took skin from her leg and they put it back in her arm. And for 2 years, we were just in survival mode to like heal her. And then after that, it was so much. It was so hard, like, and I ate my feelings with it was depression, and I felt guilty that I didn't help her and that I wasn't there for her when she needed me. And no matter what anybody told me, I couldn't shake that. Like, my weight just got really out of control, but I didn't even notice because I didn't care about myself or how I looked. I felt like I didn't deserve to have happiness because I had failed her. And I realized that I had gained about 70 pounds. I had been diagnosed with intracranial hypertension because I gained so much weight so fast. It was causing excruciating headaches, and it was all because of weight. Nothing was working. I just couldn't do it on my own. I couldn't find the motivation to keep on track and stay with any kind of program whatsoever. And so I did get to where I was walking 45 minutes a day, but I didn't lose any weight. It just wasn't enough. It wasn't enough to get my heart rate up. It wasn't enough to make a difference. Then they told me that I was going to have gastric bypass, or I was going to lose my eyesight because the pressure in my head was so strong. I had hemorrhages behind my eyes and my eyesight was going out. I saw your video on Facebook and I was like, I want to do that. This is my one chance, so we had to do it. And then I came in a size 22 pair of pants with a hair bow attached to it holding them together. So our first session, we came at 5 a.m., Brian and I together. I did the warm-up and then I ran to the bathroom and threw up. And I was standing there in front of the mirror and I was like, oh my gosh, what have I done? But I was like, I can't, there's like no way to just walk out. I mean, you just got to go back out there and do it. And so I did. And it was hard. And going into that first thing, I was worried. I was like, oh my gosh, are they going to laugh at me? I don't know. I've never done anything physical in my life. I don't have gym clothes. I wore my yoga pants. I had never been to yoga. And my weight just, it was crazy. And the doctor was just like, he couldn't believe it. It is way more than I ever hoped I would be able to do. And then, like, all of a sudden, I'm noticing my clothes are just way too big. And everything's going down. And I didn't even start to like look good. I had lost all hope of ever looking good again. But I got to flip the black tire this year, and I did a mini session with Rob on flipping the tire and climbing the rope. That was just monumental. And it's just, I never, ever, ever in high school could have climbed a rope to save my life. It wouldn't have happened. I would have just died. So to be able to do that now, it's just truly amazing.
Very first class, very first day, it was 9 a.m. psychology class, and she ended up sitting next to me. And then, we just started talking about the books, and she had the wrong book and I didn't have one, and I was like, you want to go to the bookstore? And then there was a comedy of errors through the whole day. I was like, do you want to go to lunch? Then we miss each other at lunch, and then we end up seeing each other at supper. She gives me her number, I lose the number, and I end up dialing her number through a friend, and we've been together ever since. We were pretty much married at that point. So, mentally, I was in a good state because I just got the job and it transferred me up here to Wisconsin, a new adventure. Physically, it was not. I mean, I've focused mainly on work and the kids and their sports, and you know, I would try to run on my own and join a gym here and there, but it did not work. I mean, I was constantly anywhere between 350 and 380, and sometimes just let it go. And you know, again, hockey season come around, focus on my son, you know, and I really attribute it to just poor education and nutrition. You know, I mean, back in wrestling, I could burn 3,000 calories a day in practice and eat like a horse. Well, when that was gone, continued to eat, didn't have any education, and it just packed on the weight. And so I've never seen, you know, weights below 350 since then. That was back 2003. So you know, she told me about it. I was like, well, that sounds fine. You know, it sounded like more like an aerobics thing that, you know, she's used to joining. She said, no, you gotta come check it out. I signed us up for a workout. You signed us up for a workout? Like, what do you mean? So signed us up for a workout 5 in the morning, and I remember pulling up right over there, and Rob actually came in after us, and he wheeled in. We didn't know him from Adam, and he's rushing in the door, flipping on the lights, and being in there like, man, he's really happy to be here at 5 in the morning. And what really struck me is we walk in the door, and he literally comes around the desk, hey, how you doing? Instant high five. I was like, you're really happy for 5 in the morning. And just the whole interview was like that. He was very upbeat, very happy. He was like, man, we're going to get you going. We're going to get you moving. You know, did the workout, died during the workout. And then afterwards, you know, it really felt good. It just felt like we did something. You know, it wasn't just running. It wasn't just lifting a few weights. And then we worked with Christina, and I was literally just in there apologizing to her because I feel like we gave her a hard time.
Can I be super honest?
Yeah.
I thought they were going to be very difficult clients to work with. Here they are. They're in everything. They're in Unlimited, the All Access Band. They're in the Nutrition Titan with Rob. They're involved in everything.
Everybody always talks about how motivated Brian and Dannette King are. They became motivated. They became more driven as the time went on, as they progressed through this journey. They became more and more driven.
I mean, I feel like something like it's working, and it didn't take but a month or so, and then we're like, no, we want the Unlimited pass, and so we jumped up to Unlimited, and just have been moving since then. So to date, I think according to the records, 56 pounds, but I've seen as high as 380 in my life, and this morning I weighed in 307. So that's 73 pounds. It's really the weights and how you can incorporate that, and especially the heavy weights too. I mean, I love, because you really feel like you do something when you move in the heavy weights. And then my goal right now is I'm lifting the heavy weights, I want to do more reps. I like seeing veins in my arms, you know? That is a nice, I've never had that before. I've always been strong. Like, I've always been able to lift heavy weights, but it's never shown. This is actually helping me show. And I don't know how vain it sounds, but I really like it. Just get your ass in the door and it'll take care of itself.